there's a number of reasons where people are looking at process automation at what level, at the business level. One is making repetitive things more economically done, but it could be in terms of how can I measure how we're performing, how I can improve things, unless I'm actually measuring it. I can do that in the old traditional way with humans and check boxes and things like this. But if I can automate it, then I can actually look at and apply technology to look at that and analyze what's going on there, and maybe even suggest ways that processes can be improved. So I think that there's a very strong drive for automation where two things: where you can be sure that you're capturing all the information and that you can show that you're being compliant. And there's the other side of things. These environments are also very sensitive, and you've got to be absolutely sure that only the right people can see things at the right time, or actually do things at a particular time. Those two spaces of low code, how do we deliver rapid solutions to people, but then also how do we fit into the technology infrastructures that people are asking for. So like I say, these microservice orchestration. We're seeing case management technology and things like the CMMN standard as a way of describing or modeling that aspect of the business, a more declarative view of describing the problem. Part of Flowable has always been open source and very liberal open source, so anyone can use our open source engines. We see governments and other institutions looking for open source as a way of, this gives us longevity in this technology, the lessons we learned. If we're using this for real, then yeah, absolutely, we'll pay money for support and maintenance. We may actually contribute as well to that, which is fantastic. I can model my processes, I can model my cases, I can model my decisions, and I know that I can take that technology, if they're using open standards, and run it in other environments. Even better, I can take the engines that execute that, they're open source, and I can be in control of my destiny and use those execution engines in my own technology without having to be tied into a vendor.